After 8 years of doing triathlons in Australia and the Philippines, I took on my first European triathlon in Jönköping, Sweden, with my wife joining me for the travel adventure. Our triathlon motto has always been death before DNF, but little did I know this race would turn out to be my very first DNF. Did not finish. Looking back, however, I'm actually relieved that a DNF was the worst I faced. The swim in Munkushen was a brutal start. The freshwater lake made buoyancy tough, and I ended up getting trampled and kicked by faster swimmers. The bike leg was equally challenging. The time difference with Australia and a hectic travel schedule left my lungs and heart unprepared for the punishing hills around Jönköping. I didn't want to carry a bike bag across multiple flights, so I had to use a rented Bianchi bike from Stockholm, and I guess that added to the difficulty. By the end of the bike course, I was informed that I missed the cutoff and couldn't continue on the run course. It was a tough pill to swallow, knowing this was my first ever DNF in my favorite Ironman 70.3 distance. Despite the triathlon's disappointment, the rest of our time in Sweden was fantastic. We spent a few days in Stockholm, where we visited the Historiska Museet, historical museum, and enjoyed the rich history and artifacts on display. We also explored famous Swedish brands like H&M and IKEA. One interesting thing about IKEA is that its founder, Ingvar Kamprad, was dyslexic. This is why IKEA's furniture instructions use simple diagrams rather than lengthy text. A clever solution that reflects its innovative approach to making assembly easier for everyone. Another memorable part of our journey was a side trip to Norway to visit my friend Gani and his wife Flor de Lisa. The scenic beauty and warm hospitality added a special touch to our adventure. Here is my wife, Evenil, standing on two countries on the border between Norway and Sweden, on the Svansund Bridge. And here I am, standing on the Sweden side, overlooking the Svansund Bridge. And as we traveled on, admiring the wonderful windmills on the highways in Sweden, and as it got darker, we were unfortunate because we had a flat tire that was not fixable, so we had to be towed to a car yard.
Driving without looking.
It was so amusing because we just sat in the rented car while being towed, taking videos of each other, pretending to drive without looking. Hello. Hi. Oh my God, selfie, video, self-video.
Self-video, yeah, while driving.
Yeah.
How much, please? Police.
Police is gonna get. Ooh,
How much
need
money
driving.
are you gonna?
Oh no, bye bye. I need to drive properly now. Oh my god, this is.
Bumpy.
It was a stark contrast to Australia, where we'd have to sit in the tow truck with a truck driver. We got a replacement car the next day as we crossed the Ocean Bridge, which goes under the water. And it comes out in Copenhagen, adding another unique experience in our Nordic adventure. We really enjoyed the Nordic chapter of our European escapade. The Nordic people are uber friendly. They also care a lot about the environment, with Norway championing the hydrogen-powered vehicles. And Danish people love riding their bicycles everywhere, making Copenhagen the cycling capital of the world. It was very clean anywhere we went around Sweden. Even though I was very sad that I went all the way to Sweden just to get my very first DNF in a triathlon, I'm still glad that even though things did not go as planned, there's always something valuable and memorable in the journey. Thanks for following along, and here's to the next adventure, hopefully with more surprises.